All right, so to this week's video, I want to talk about getting better after every piece of work that you do. It doesn't have to be every piece, but as you're creating content, whether it's video form like this or it's educational course, if you're putting something out through Udemy or something like that, or even a blog post, anytime you're creating content, you're going to get negative feedback. It happens. You might not hear about it. Someone might screen cap it and put it over on Reddit or something like that. You might not see it, but you're gonna get positive feedbacks as well. And there's some analytics to it, and it's not necessarily about the clicks or the views, but you're gonna see the content with it. So as you're building your content and you're delivering your content, you're seeing what's working, is to take note of that and then start to adapt what you're doing to as you're moving forward with building content, to adapt to what's working and what's not. If you're building content that's really engaging and you're getting a lot of views, by all means figure that out and try to pull that apart. If you're delivering right, and you're trying to get better on every aspect of delivery, whether it's your presentation, it's how you're putting together your decks or your demos or whatever it might be, all of that there is something to get better on after every piece of content that comes out. So when I drop a video, I look at the clicks, I look at the views, and then I look at the engagement. I look at those rates that someone is watching it through. Comments work well. So when people put a comment in, if they agree or even if they disagree, I take that into consideration, and it kind of drives what I'm building. But on the flip side, on the other side of it, is I watch the videos, right? And I always say, never watch yourself in post-production, because it's hard to. It is, right? Because every time I put a video out there and I look at it in post-production, I hate it. I can't stand it. I'll be the first one to tell you that, right? But if I can look at the ums that I was doing, I take a little breath there, right? Because I don't like all the ums, but it's a way to kind of get better with it. Now you're gonna mess up. It's gonna come rolling back, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't like, whatever. I did it again." But it gives you an opportunity to work on that. And so every time I set up the camera and I want to record something, I have a list of things that I didn't like how I shot before, and I put it to that. And then I have a list of video ideas that I want to talk about, because I got ideas or I got inspiration from other things that came through in the comments or came through on Twitter or LinkedIn or whatever where I'm putting content. And so those are two ways that after each piece of content that you're putting out, that you can reevaluate and guide what you're building, and then get better at how you're building it. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, please hit like. And if you like this type of content, by all means, hit subscribe, and we'll see the rest of you guys in the community.